Hi and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to show you how you can bind to a collection in ASP.NET Core 6. So I have three numbers here and I want to send them back to the server, and server will show me the average of those numbers. What we did here is we sent a collection of numbers to server, and we expected that server will receive them as a collection, as an array, and then calculate the average. So when you want to bind to a collection of data, the first thing you have to do is to name values correctly. I have three inputs here. All of them are type of number, and the type doesn't matter, but the name is particularly important. All names must be the same as the property you're binding to. In my backend code, I have a property called numbers, and this is a collection as I list of int, and to bind these values to this collection, I named my input tags as numbers. The case is not important, so I use lower cases, but can also use the same as here. Doesn't matter anyway. And the numbers will be sent to server when I submit my form using the send button, and the binding provider in ASP.NET Core will bind those numbers to this collection, and the index will be the same as we have here. Then using LINQ, I calculate the average and use temp data to send these results to my result page, and that's all my application. So if you want to add more numbers, calculate the average, and just go here and add more input tags. I just have to change the indexing here, and let's go with bigger numbers, save and start again, or you can just use the hot reload in ASP Core 6. Okay, I have the new values here. I send the numbers and the average will be calculated just as we expected. The most important part of this collection binding is the name of input tags. I can also do this. I can remove all of these indexes because I only have one collection here, so I don't need these indexing. And if I refresh the page, assuming auto-load worked, I will see the naming here, all numbers. And let's change some values. Let's add 100 and 45 and send, and this is the new average now. So it is working the same as before, but we didn't have to specify indexing. The only issue with that is that we lose the order of these numbers, so you are not going to be sure which number is the first index and which number is the last index, and that will be decided by collection binding in ASP.NET Core. So if it's important for you to send values in a particular order, and keep the indexing with your collection. Also, you can use JavaScript to add and remove input tags here and send more values or less values based on user requirements. I can add a button here to remove this input by JavaScript event, or I can have a button here to add more input tags, and the only thing I have to take care is the naming of inputs, and everything will work the same. So that's it for today, how you can bind a collection in ASP.NET Core 6. Thanks for watching and see you soon.